makeaisales.com, and this is just a quick video to show you a tool for property buyers, people who flip houses, and anybody who is into real estate, how to source properties in the UK, off-market properties as well. So these are properties which will not be advertised on Rightmoves and Zoopla and things like that. So what we want to do is pretty much go to the company's house and do an advanced search and tick off these. We've got liquidation, administration proceedings, insolvency proceedings as well. And then we want to get the SIC code, which is 68100. This is going to bring about 1,500 companies in the UK which are going through liquidations, administration, and insolvency proceedings. Now, you can obviously go through this one by one and then really see what kind of assets these companies have, and if there is a chance to actually get a deal. Or you can actually automate it with a tool that I've created together inside N8N. And this is pretty much like automating the whole thing. So here from Company House, what we want to do is download the results. So we got 1,500 results. I've already done it anyway, so I'll show you what it looks like. Get the results, put them in a spreadsheet. You can use Google Sheets, it's absolutely free. And then from there, we're going to go into N8 and work with these 1,500 companies to actually get to the bottom of it. Because eventually, what you'll have to do with this is get to the point where you might need to do a land registry search, which is going to cost £3. So if you take £3, multiply by 1,500 companies, that's 4,500 just for the sake of prospecting. It's something, I don't know if you're willing to spend that, but I'm not. Okay, so here's how this is going to go now. So inside N8N, and this is the template you're getting when you click the button below. You can get templates. It's pretty cheap as well. We're going to add the actual spreadsheet with all the companies here. And obviously you get all the companies here. All right. And then from there, the way I set it up is to loop over item, because the company's house API got rate limit. So you cannot just send 1,500 requests straight away. So it needs to be done very slowly. I think every minute there is 25 items getting processed. And then from there, from the spreadsheet, we can extract the company's details, of course. I'm just going to put in schema so it makes more sense. So you get all the company's details here. And then from there, we really want to be looking at the charges on the company. That's really what we're interested in. So if I come back here, for example, and I take this first company here, and I go to the charges, what we're looking for is any outstanding charges on a building, a house, a land, whatever it is. In this case, for example, it's a farm. So we want to be looking at that. So because it's a lot of companies, we need to be looking at 1,500 of them. It will be good to actually automate the process. So here, what the system is doing is looking for the charges for each company. After that, we're going to analyze the charges, a bit of code here, and this is the output here. So this company number here got 6 charges. It does mention the land, and these are the lenders here. Okay, so these are very likely the creditors looking to liquidate these company assets. And then from there, we're going to be looking at like all the filings from this company and really to understand like who the insolvency practitioner is, get some details and stuff like that. And then we're going to be moving on, get some insolvency proceedings as well. What type of insolvency they're into, compulsory, court order. Moving down, want to get the directors' details as well, because sometimes the directors do own the properties on their own name. So here we're going to get the name of the directors and can do a bit more research about that as well. And then just before we put all this into a scorecard, we want to actually aggregate everything together. So in this case, for example, we have like this company number that got 3 directors. This is the name of the directors. They've got 1 insolvency count, which is this type of insolvency. They've got some charges as well. They've got 6 of them. They've got some fixed charges, which is something on the building, on the land, on the farm, something like that. And this is the name of the lenders. So we put that into the scorecard that I've created, and pretty much what's the likelihood of this company having assets that we could buy off market. That's the whole point of this automation. So here, if the score is higher than 10, it's a very good idea. So here we have every single company is going to have this summarized output here, and then it gets added into a spreadsheet, which is a Google Sheet again. I will show you what the Google Sheet looks like. Yeah, this is the Google Sheet here. So here we have like the list of all companies rated, as long as it's green, it's happy days, on the likelihood that they have properties which could be off-market deals. So this is what you want to be looking at for all the companies here. So now you can go with every single company number back into company's house. You can do the search again. And then now you can start digging into those charges and then really see, okay, is it worth it to actually look at that? That was the example I did before. So essentially, this is a tool to save you time. And if this is something of interest to you, I'll put a link below. You can purchase a template. And then once you purchase the template, all you got to do is just import it into your NA8 account. Of course, you need a Google Sheet account. You also need Companies House API account, which are both free. N8N, sorry. I think you might need to get an account or get a subscription. So but you need to check the price of this. But if you're interested in this, I hope this could help. Peace out. Bye bye.